Well, everybody, the season is about to wrap up quick. Welcome to the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series. We're here at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia, for the running of the Xfinity 500. This track is known as the half-mile paperclip. This track is very thin, not a whole lot of room for a three-wide racing. This track is going to be very wild. And this will also determine who will make it to the Championship 4 in Phoenix. Now let's take a look at the drivers to watch out for. Starting on the pole is the number 9 of Chase Elliott. He is in a must-win situation right now. All that Chase Elliott needs to do is just win this race. Doesn't need a point, doesn't worry. He just needs to worry about winning. If Chase Elliott doesn't win, he will not advance. Now we have Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. They're in a tie points battle. If Kyle Busch gets the halfway bonus, then all he needs to do is just to finish one spot ahead of Truex, or just finish ahead of Truex. And then we have your current points leader, Kyle Larson. He just really does not have a good car. But let's see if Kyle Larson can stay out of if there's any big wrecks to see if he can maybe just make his way up. Hopefully Larson doesn't wreck, otherwise his playoff hopes might end. So, now the engines are fired. We're about to get ready for the final race before the championship in Phoenix. On the pole is Chase Elliott, alongside him is Kyle Busch. And then it's two drivers who are above the cut line, Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin. Then it's Martin Truex Jr., who really likes this racetrack, and Ryan Blaney. Then we got Brad Keselowski and Christopher Bell. And then we have Matt DiBenedetto and Ricky Stenhouse. Now we have Kurt Busch and William Byron. And speaking of which, Hendrick Motorsports still does not have a win yet this season. Now we have Alex Bowman and Chris Buescher. Now we have Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace. Then it's a pair of Stewart-Haas Racing Fords, Eric Almirola, who is in the round of 8 right now, but he is currently 7th in the standings. And then we have Kevin Harvick. If it wasn't for his suspension, Kevin Harvick would have probably been in contention for the championship still. But Harvick, no, he is eliminated. And then we have a pair of playoff drivers, Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson. Then we have Ross Chastain in the 42, who won at Darlington, but again, was eliminated, didn't have enough points. And then we have Anthony Alfredo. Then we have Corey LaJoie and Eric Jones. Then it's Daniel Suarez and Ryan Newman, who won at Talladega a couple weeks ago. Then it's Chase Briscoe and Austin Dillon. Remember, Briscoe almost won at Kansas last week. And rounding out the field today is the driver who almost got his first win twice, Cole Custer, I mean. Now let's take a look at the race format before we begin. Pay road speed, 35 miles an hour, 10 laps around this half-mile track. This is the final race before the championship, and this is also the elimination race for the round of 8. This will determine who will make it to the Championship 4 in Phoenix. And yes, it is December 15th, which means we are just about 10 days away from Christmas. So, this will be a very interesting one. And then, yes, the championship race will be on December 20th, which means we'll be about 5 days away from Christmas. So, man, the holiday shopping is happening, but these drivers have to get through this race and then the championship. And yes, points will be awarded to every single driver in the championship race. Pace car is off, and yes, I did say everyone because not everyone gets points of where they finish, except the only drivers that are in non-playoff. Drivers that are in non-playoffs right now are in the playoffs only get points if they won a halfway bonus or if they win a race. This is going to be chaotic. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're underway in Martinsville. Let's go short track racing. Chase Elliott right now has the lead. Kyle Busch is falling back to second. Joey Logano is going to move up behind Chase Elliott. Here they go into turn 3 for the first time. Chase Elliott's going to lead lap 1 of today's race. Here comes Denny Hamlin, going to make it 3 wide on the bottom. He's going to move up to second. Chase Elliott continues to lead, followed by Denny Hamlin, the Joe Gibbs car. Denny Hamlin's currently second in the standings and above the playoff cut line. Here we go, lap 3 is underway. Lap 2 is led by Elliott, but look at Truex. Passes Chase Elliott. Here comes Brad Keselowski, last week's winner. Man, this is also, here we go. Brad Keselowski still out front here. Man, Keselowski, all these great races, Keselowski's been having great runs in the postseason. Man, what can Brad Keselowski do? He's gonna go down and cut and block Hamlin. Oh, Hamlin was close, and Brad Keselowski's gonna take that lap. I believe. Yeah, I'm getting worried about it. That is the halfway bonus, and oh, Bell puts Keselowski in the wall right there. Unbelievable. Oh, Keselowski's gonna go down, blocks Busch. Oh, Keselowski has shape into the wall, and around goes the 18 of Kyle Busch. Truex is in the Keselowski. And Joey Logano in the Matt Benedetto, and Matty D in the wall. Caution is out here at Martinsville. Oh no. 2 playoff drivers involved. Kyle Busch, he was below the cutoff line heading into this race. And speaking of that, Busch will now not advance to the round of 8. Brad Keselowski, who had a good car today, who just won halfway bonus, got all torn up. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, looks like Brad Keselowski threw an aggressive block on Kyle Busch. Or Kyle Busch may have gone too aggressive, and you see Denny Hamlin got into the 18. He was trying to avoid the wreck. The 11 tried to wreck the 18 just to avoid the wreck, and that allowed Kyle Busch to end his day. Unbelievable. Now we will restart with just 3 more laps to go here in Martinsville. And yes, these laps do fly by quick. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Christopher Bell has the lead. Heading into turn 1 and 2. Onto the back straightaway. Christopher Bell still out front. He's looking for his first win of the season still. Here comes Chase Elliott on the bottom with a 3-wide pass. Chase Elliott, can he do? Oh, he's going to bump the 20 out of the way. Chase Elliott is your new leader, followed by Ryan Blaney. Can Chase Elliott do it? Can this move right here punch his ticket to the championship 4? Here we go. White flag in the air. Now here goes Blaney on the bottom. Blaney's going to move up Chase Elliott. Ryan Blaney. And here comes Joey Logano on the inside. Logano's going to take the lead. And now Elliott's going to do the crossover move. Now Logano shoves Blaney up. Blaney in the wall. And now Elliott gets into Hamlin. And Chase Elliott wins at Martinsville and will punch his ticket to the championship 4. In a big parking lot on the front straightaway. Ryan Blaney will finish 2nd, Joey Logano 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, and Christopher Bell 5th. Wow, what an unbelievable finish to this race, as a big parking lot is now on the front stretch. Let's take a look at the final lap. Looks like then you can see Blaney moves up the 9 in here, and here comes the 22 out of nowhere. Elliott's going to fall back, and now he's going to make it 3 wide, and then Logano shoves up Blaney. Blaney is in the wall. Elliott comes down, gets into Hamlin, and that's what triggers the big one. And Chase Elliott gets the win at Martinsville and will lock him in to the championship 4. Man, what will this do to the point standings, folks? Chase Elliott has won at Martinsville. Finally, Hendrick Motorsports gets their first win of the season. It took them 14 races to get it done. Wow, Chase Elliott now, I don't know what to say. That was a great finish. Chase Elliott, with that move, punches his ticket to Phoenix and will race for a championship. Great job by the 9 of Chase Elliott. He was in a must-win situation heading into this race, and now he is locked in and will fight for a championship. Chase Elliott will be one of your championship 4 contenders. Now let's take a look at the results. Ryan Blaney will finish 2nd today. He had a good run. Joey Logano 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th. Rounding out the top 5. Oh, I was mistaken there. Kurt Busch finished 5th. Christopher Bell 6th. Michael McDowell 7th. William Byron 8th. Eric Almirola 9th. Rounding out the top 10 is Kyle Larson. And now here's the rest of the results. Tyler Reddick just did not have a great car today. Bubba Wallace, Kevin Harvick, they didn't have good cars either. Same with Ryan Newman and Austin Dillon. They just didn't have good cars as well. So, with that being said, Chase Elliott wins at Martinsville. And now, Chase Elliott, we know he's in the championship 4. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your championship 4. And we're going to be previewing now the final race of the season. Well, everybody, after 14 races, we finally decide our championship 4. So these playoffs have had some wild moments, but now Phoenix, we will decide it all. First off, we know that Chase Elliott won this race, won Martinsville. He's in the championship 4. But who are the other 3? Well, let's choose the lineup from these. Let's go over the drivers. Tyler Reddick. Unfortunately for Reddick, he will not advance to the championship 4. Eric Almirola. If Chase Elliott wouldn't have won that race, Almirola would have been in the championship 4, but that didn't happen, so Eric Almirola will not advance. Denny Hamlin, he was above the cutoff line heading into this race, and he is still above it right now. Denny Hamlin is in the championship 4 along with Chase Elliott. Next up, we have the 22 of Joey Logano. He was above the cutoff line. With that 3rd place finish, Logano has secured a spot in the championship 4. Now we have Kyle Busch. He was below the cutoff line. He didn't get any points, and with that, Busch will not advance. And Truex was above the cutoff line, but then Chase Elliott won, which put him below the cut line, and so Martin Truex Jr. will not advance as well. And Kyle Larson, the points leader heading into this race, is still leading by just 1 point and will make it to the championship 4. So, here is your championship 4. Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, and Kyle Larson will fight for a championship. But unfortunately, Tyler Reddick, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. will not advance. Man, what a pretty interesting championship 4, I should say. This is going to be exciting, guys. And yeah, so we will not be taking a look at the point standings today, because mainly we're going to be taking a look at the 4 drivers that were fighting for a championship. But we'll take a look at the final standings after the Phoenix championship race. So yeah, these 4 will advance. So yeah, who is your pick to win the championship? So yeah, what a race, and what a finish, and great job to these drivers for making it to the championship 4.